Texas 12.5-point favorite, but again, it's a team they lost to. Like the same way that Oklahoma lost to Texas Christian. It's not just that Texas lost to Texas Tech. It's that Texas Tech did something nobody had done. They made Bijan Robinson put the ball on the floor. That don't happen. And then Joey McGuire had a legendary post game where he told his players, look, I told you Texas would break, and they did. Reporter asked me, what does it mean to beat Texas? He said, it doesn't mean anything to beat Texas. Being 1-0 in the Big 12 is a bigger story to him. And then he said, the Big 12 is going to learn all roads run through Lubbock. Hey, dog, has it gone the way that Texas Tech wants it to go? No. Have they been playing musical chairs at quarterback again? Yes. I mean, Tyler Shuck just went into the transfer portal. But Texas Tech is plenty capable of knocking off a Texas team that doesn't know how to finish in the red zone. I mean, it's getting scary, because is that the kind of team you want in the college football playoff? One that can't finish? You got Quinn Ewers back. You need to be putting people away. You need to be running up the score. But they lost to Jonathan Brooks, which, okay, we'll allow. But C.J. Baxter's still back there. Keelan Robinson's still back there. Jade Blue's still back there. Savion Red's still back there. Like, you got dudes. Xavier Worthy's still out on the edge. Adonai Mitchell's still running in the middle. Tavion Sanders right there. And you got low-key what I think is a scary defense, like a defense that can absolutely put the clamps on somebody if they need to. And it's senior night. I mean, you need to absolutely stomp out the Red Raiders first for last year, because it's one thing for somebody to beat you. It's another thing for them to say you ain't nobody when you are the University of Texas, the sainted flagship of the national state of Texas. That's a Texas thing. Like, you always meet people from Texas who lead by saying they're from Texas. Imagine what it's like for you to be from Texas, go to Texas, then have to say that you lost to these dudes from Mars, because that's where Lubbock is. You know, you got the lippy Lilliputians from Lubbock telling you what's really good. I want to see if Texas got some get back. Okay? If there's ever a moment for you to throw up 60, this would be the night, because that also not only secures your spot in the Big 12 championship, but also gives us more reason to think about you as a potential fourth in the college football playoff. You're also looking at a Taj Brooks in Texas Tech that's going to give Pete Kwiatkowski's defense an absolute time. Like, he's one of the better tailbacks, not just in the Big 12, but in the entire country. Like, that dude might end up being second, third team All-American. He's got over 1,300 yards on the ground. He's got 9 TDs. His last 3 game totals are 146, 133, and 182 on the ground, each game with a TD. He's absolutely getting after it. And if you're going to tell me that you broke Texas like a handful of kindling, you probably need to put the ball in that dude's stomach to make sure that you're right. They're also good enough on defense to give you a hard time. But once again, Texas, you got to take care of business. Quinn Ewers has to get on it, and Steve Sarkisian has to draft up one of them really nice gadget plays he likes to run out there with all that movement and window dressing inside the 25-yard line, so y'all can go get 6, because it's getting embarrassing for Texas fans to know y'all get inside the red zone and can't score TDs. That needs to change against the Red Raiders. Now, if you like what you've seen, consider subscribing to the #1 college football show on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcast.